up, everybody. I feel like I need like a theme song now. I'm trying to walk Jason through this for the first time. So, excuse me. Oh, there. Nope. I think I got it on my end, Jay. Yeah, I can see you. There he is. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Over.
What's up, Jason?
Just living the dream.
How the hell have you been?
I'm trying to get better, you know? Let me see if I can get some light in here.
If everybody, Jason's a 90-day old-timer veteran. I don't know what we should call you. Old-timer. That's probably not the greatest thing to say.
There we go.
Jason's a 90-day vet. There we go. Alumnus. From way back in season 2 from when Danielle's first season was on, for those of you who might not know who Jason is.
And then, of course, I could say, oh, my God, how could you not know who I am?
You're like cutting
Let's
out.
put my feet up.
And now you're frozen. There you go.
There we go.
Your internet connection's a lot worse than last time we spoke.
Well, I just moved into the garage.
So what's going on?
I'm legally divorced.
Like legally, it's done? Over?
Yeah, like 4 years to the day.
Aw. You guys went back and forth for a while on it, huh?
No, I went forth, and she never went back.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
No, it does.
You know,
go ahead.
You know, I mean, both parties have to look at each other and say, yeah, I want to stay in this marriage, and I still love you.
Agreed.
You know, but I never heard that.
So how's that going on now? Like, what's going? Is Cassia still in college? Is she still taking classes?
No, she graduated in May. She got a BA in communications, ironically.
How's that for hypocrisy, for irony? You gotta love that. And like, what are you guys gonna do? Like, you're like the fourth couple. Now it's official. You're up there with the scroll with Danielle and Molly and Chelsea. Congrats! I don't know.
Molly. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Molly and whoever she was with, they didn't have a Chinaman's chance of anything. Come on now.
Jay, you keep like cutting out like everything you say, and like you're very pixelated on the screen. Can you like move closer? You want to start over?
At
least it's
but
not
she's
my
in
fault
my
this time.
she's in my bedroom right now.
Oh, all right. Well, then at least as long as we could hear you, it'll be like better. But like I don't want it's you keep like breaking in and out. So all right. So obviously you guys are living in the same house. How's that working? Not so great at the moment.
Well, I told her when she got here, you know, she's gonna still get the husband treatment. That's just the way I roll.
So are you guys whining and dining?
Yeah, I mean, I took her to her favorite place on Saturday. I went to a Brazilian market and I bought her cheese balls. I bought her favorite soda. You know, why be a total dick and be angry all the time? I mean, I'm in a good situation.
So you guys are getting along, like what?
Well, I mean, I'm going to get along. I mean, she can still be angry and bitter or whatever she wants to do. You know, she's got some issues to work out on herself, but she's not going to tell me about it. You know, so, you know, I'm going to just work on.
he's blurry because he keeps cutting out because he's in the garage because Cassie's in his bedroom and he can't talk freely. But it's can you even hear me, Jay, while I'm talking?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, because can you see the comments on the screen or no? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Casey Bug. I love that. Is that a guy or a girl?
Everybody should wish Elcan77 just good positive vibes. She just got out of surgery last night and she's back. She's been riddled with sickness, and my girl Lindsay is a great girl, and I just saw her come into the room, and I'm thinking about you, Lindsay. So hope you're feeling better.
Who's that? Who's Casey Irenes?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh. Well, we need to get to know her. That's for sure.
Is it a comment? Because I'm kind of like, there it is. All right. So how long have you and Cass? Go ahead.
We'll call ICANN77. We'll call her iCandy77.
She is very pretty. That's my friend Lindsay.
And she's my age. Boy, I don't know if I could do that though.
I don't even know what the fuck to say. So how long, so you and Cassia have been living in the same house and it's been okay. You guys are okay. There's, it's just.
Yeah, I'm not going to be, slamming doors and punching walls. That was the old me.
Now, are either of you guys seeing anybody, or is that just too super weird?
Oh no, I can't do that. I'm in the Army. I couldn't even do the dirty sex talking texting until I'm legally divorced. I'll get thrown out of the Army.
Oh, okay. Well, but I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. It's got nothing to do with you. What do you think about? I'm kind of curious to hear your thoughts on the direction the show's taken since you've been on it.
Oh, they've certainly made drew a line in the sand when it comes to the I don't know, you want to call the
just go for it and say it. Go ahead. Like with the before the 90 days this season, what were you thinking?
I mean, I could just sit there. I mean, I know what they're going through. I know what all these guys are going through. They're older men. Some of their relationships haven't worked out. And, a younger woman seems interested. So they're like, hey, what do I got to lose? So I'll
anybody was curious to see what me and Paul's first interview was like, this is exactly what it was like. You are cutting out so bad. I'm doing this as if it's going to help the connection. I would totally be like one of the girls that played with their tendrils all day, I guess. Go ahead.
Who's Bianca?
What about?
Who's Butterfly Bianca?
Bianca's my buddy who loves to watch us, and she loves the show.
Yeah, I can see that.
Rachel's also in the chat, who is her season just ended.
Rachel? You mean as in Rachel and the dude from the UK?
Yes. John.
Is she gonna drop? Is she gonna drop him like a bad habit?
Oh my God! No, they love each other. Trust me. Of all the people on the show, I give the most credit to John and Rachel. What about God? I mean, did you watch Angela?
Oh, Angela's a hot mess. She knows she's a hot mess, and there's nothing. What is she doing? What's she doing?
I don't know.
Come on. I could say just get your shit together. But anyway, hey, can I talk to Rachel for a second?
If she wants to talk to you back, you just kind of dipped on her man.
John,
her husband.
When I'm watching a few minutes here,
or if she can hear you.
I hope she can hear me.
I can't.
It,
I hear like every third word you say.
oh, damn it. That pisses me off. Anyway, you
Yeah,
know what I feel? You know how I feel about the John and Rachel thing? Rachel loves John more than John loves Rachel. I'm
oh, I
feeling it.
think they. I know. I think John like. I think that they equally love each other. I really do. And I don't know. I've talked to John, and like he loves Rachel and he loves Lucy, and he's all on board. Rachel's emojis.
Nah, nah, I'm not buying it. You know, all I can say is these guys, these men all around the country, they just need to get their shit together. They whine and they complain about, oh, my girlfriend's crazy, my girlfriend's this, my wife is this. You know what? You ain't ever going to change that. So just shut up. Get your own shit together so then you can badmouth the women.
If the first 4 sentences didn't cut out so bad, I maybe might have been able to understand. You are cutting out so bad. It's like
Shit, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hold some aluminum foil. Make a hat with it.
Is that how it works?
Hold the TV antenna with one hand and like put your leg up and hold it like the other, like kind of like.
Okay, let me just walk around the house and we'll see.
Well, at least you're not cutting out. It's Jason. It's Jason from season 2 of 90 Day. Jason of Jason and Cassia. Cassia.
Is this better?
Yeah. You're not blurry and we can hear you.
I hate women? Oh, please. I adore women. I adore women too much. How could you say something like that? But yeah, women are inherently, they're hardwired differently. You have to understand them.
Love you too, Rach. Jason, someone just asked for an update. Maybe you should start over again because now people can hear you and see you. Just real quick,
Okay.
What's going on with you and Cassia? So everyone knows.
Saturday we got divorced. That was our 4-year anniversary.
And then that's that. So, what are her plans now that Katie wants to know? Yes, Jason, tell us more about women.
Oh, I love women. Bianca was from Brazil. I'll just need to Google me, and there's about 75,000 articles. You want to see the old me? Hey, look at that. Can you get that?
Yeah. That's you in the brown top there.
Yeah, that's a 21-year-old Jason, 120 pounds. Boy, look at all that hair. Woo. Yeah, that's Carrie. I probably should have had sex with her. She was having sex with everybody except me.
Well, where were you that night?
I was too busy making an ass of myself, probably cracking jokes. Here's a candy bar I made for the wife.
A candy bar?
Yeah, a candy bar wrapper.
Oh. I'm like, I thought there was like a candy bar in the picture.
Oh, Susie, come on now. You don't know anything about me.
Jason, you, Danielle, and Molly and Chelsea should start 90 Day Fiance, we divorced, and go that route.
Hey, look, I've sent emails to the producer. They know my situation. They just have their heads up their asses. Fuck them.
Oh, Jay. Our times together.
They've known about my situation for over a year. They actually had the nerve to tell people like Paul that I'm just making all this up. And of course they're like goading someone like Russ and Powell to do stupid shit with like Powell's friend and
who Juan?
Yeah, and they go to other couples to do stupid shit which is deliberately fake, And then they have the nerve to say that I'm making shit up on my own.
Like
Why
what?
would I make anything up? Like the thing that happened last year, or this thing that happened a couple of years ago when it came to trying to get on Dr. Phil.
I know what you're talking about. You just all right, yeah. But didn't you get on Dr. Phil? No, that was like you went to California. What show were you on?
The guy, the cook has a talk show, the Robert Irvine.
Oh, is that even still on?
I don't know.
Well, you got on it and you got a trip out of it, so that's that.
Yeah, I took her all around L.A. for like 2 days. I tried to have a nice time with her. We did a Ferris Bueller out in L.A. Everything
Jay requires a cigarette. Go ahead, Jason.
Everything we did out in L.A. we did, for 5 minutes. That's what you do when you Ferris Bueller it.
Well, yeah, it's like a very quick, brief vacation. You still friendly with anybody from that you still talk to? I mean, you said something about Paul. What happened with Paul with you?
I talk to Paul once a week. I was going to pick him up in Miami last week if I didn't get divorced.
God damn, divorce always gets in the goddamn way.
That would have been a good hoot to pick him up in the El Camino, and Sharp would have been filming the whole damn thing.
Oh, I mean, in the El Camino, that would have been TV fucking gold right there.
I was telling you I want to do it.
You would have been like his Beth. You could have been like on the hunt for something.
Well, he said he wanted to drive all the way up to Kentucky. I said I could drive you up to Orlando and then drop you off because I got to get back. I got stuff to do this weekend.
Well, that's gonna do him no good. What's he gonna do in Orlando?
I don't know. See Disney, Mickey Mouse. See some fish over at SeaWorld. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that Paul Carini thing. I'm such a
What? About what?
Yes. Whoever just called me a misogynistic, you bet your ass I guess I am. I'm a violent, abusive, sexist, racist, misogynistic homophobe. How about that, lady? Jesus.
You should get that on a bumper sticker or like a shirt or a mug. Or embroidered on like one of those nice pillows and like on the Family Feud font. Like, the old school Family Feud when they had the name like in the Whitman sampler thing in the back. Get that embroidered like on a nice pillow.
Yeah. Who's that?
Jay's not used to seeing comments. We used to do it on Periscope where I had a system of several iPads, satellites, and so this is new to Jay.
Who's Shelby? Why did Cassie want a divorce? Why don't you say, why did Jason want the divorce?
Oh.
Why do we always assume that?
XX Gen 725.
Not fair to sit here and judge others without disclosing anything about your situation. Is that pertaining to them judging me or me judging anybody else?
My goddamn hair always sticks out.
My voice does what?
I was bitching about my hair sticking out of the poof of my hat, but go ahead, keep going.
Let's talk about divorce. What do you need in a relationship, John?
Love.
Here you go. You need 4 things. You ready? You need sexual attraction. Even when you're fucking angry with somebody, you still want to jump their bones. Plain and simple.
So that's number 1.
Plain and simple. Number 1. Number 2, you got to have some shared values. Okay? And that just doesn't mean if you like Taylor Swift. Okay?
So just having the mutual love for Shake It Off doesn't really bring it home.
And number 3, you need some really good communicating styles where there's a little bit of chemistry when it comes to talking with each other. That's always a good thing. You ask somebody a question about the laundry and they don't snap at you. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just getting a load of laundry together. I don't like to be snapped at. Just saying. And then, of course, number 4, timing. Timing, what does that mean? It means that you're in a time in your life that you're ready to settle down. You're ready to commit your life where 2 become 1. Isn't that beautiful, John?
I'd say amen.
But you know what? If it's always about John, I think we might have a problem. See, John, you and I get married, you're my servant. Okay? Would you agree?
It depends on what you're giving me. What am I getting out of it? I mean, like, if I'm going to be a servant, I better have some nice shit.
You know what you're going to get? John, I'm your servant. I am here to serve. Okay? Every day is Christmas when it comes to John and Jason going out with each other. You see what I mean? Make me feel like it's Christmas today, John. You get my picture?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Do we need to say anything more about why you get married?
I think you're good. I think so we got the 4 points of light, and we all are. I'm just looking at the comments.
Exactly. What happened to all the questions? They came up.
No, they are popping up on the screen. They're coming.
They froze up on my end here. Oh, there they are.
They're rolling in.
They spill the tea. You seem pretty rude. Who's rude? Me?
You
put
rude?
My name in.
No.
Who's pretty rude? Why did you want a divorce? Bianca Capper Becker. Oh, is she married? Come on now, stop that stuff.
You ask me like I know everybody in this chat. I don't know all these people.
Why do you want a divorce? Hey, look, if you don't have 2 of those 4 things, John, get a divorce. So if your wife doesn't want to jump your bones every 5 minutes, cut her out. Bong, you're done. Goodbye. If you can't even have a conversation with somebody, get out. You're done. Bye. If you don't have a shared value of that 2 become 1, and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to save your marriage, get out.
I'm listening. I hear you. I feel like I should bang a gavel or something. Like I don't,
Do I have a fat face? I thought I lost some. I've lost 35 pounds, Mac and Jack. Who's Mac and Jack?
I have no idea.
Is Mac and Jack calling?
Someone who thinks that you've gained a little weight.
I'm down to 152, lady. Let's put you on the scale.
Or gentleman.
Who's Alicia's 5? She's cute. She's got nice cheeks. Let's see here. Scrolling. Is she gonna stay? No, she's. I'm gonna pay for a ticket, and she's gonna fly to see her sisters. It's gonna be a nice thing. She can see her sisters for once.
I'm just having fun with the comments.
Who is this idiot? Who are you? Water, air, wind, fire. Hey, Shelby 614. I love Taylor Swift too. I can't help it. She and I don't agree politically, but I still like her music. I'm sorry.
Well, how could you not like Taylor Swift? I mean, that's just.
Why is Castro your place now? Because she's an immigrant. She has nothing. She has no job, no money, nothing. Okay, she's going to stay here, and I'm going to take care of her. She's going to continue to get the husband treatment. How about that, ladies?
Whose eyes are bulgy? Mine? Probably, because you can barely see Jay. Now I'm getting into the goddamn comments. See? I usually don't pay attention to them.
Katie, not Holmes. You're right on the money. You're right on the money. Exactly. For what I've done, exactly.
Wait, what did you do?
Bitter as fuck. Excuse me, Alicious. I beg your pardon. Lacey wants to talk about Paul and Carini. Paul is not right. Paul needs to see somebody when he gets home. Lacey. I've been talking to Paul for over 2 years. You know, John?
What? What now? Wait, what?
Lacey says, can you repeat the conversation about Paul and Carini? And I'm just saying, I talk to Paul once a week. I've been talking to him for 2 years, and I think Paul needs to see somebody. I don't think he's right.
How so? Like, what? How do you not think?
Well, I mean, come on, you see the show? Come on.
I am an impartial, neutral. I love everybody except Nicole.
Carini doesn't want to live in Kentucky with he and his mom. He has no savings. He has no job. He has no marketable skills. I'm not even sure if he owns a car. He has no stocks. He has no bonds. He's 33 or 34 years old. I mean, come on. Paul needs to get his own shit together, and then he can start having babies. But you know what, John? I still love him, and I'll help him.
Well, he's going through a whole mess right now. I don't know if you've seen.
Poor girl's pregnant.
Well, that, and there were a few pictures that were, exposed, for lack of a better word, recently of Carini.
Katie not Holmes, I never demanded it. I was polite and respectful all the fucking time. It was about back rubs and foot massages before he was servicing Jason. Thank you.
Wait, what?
She said sex when Jason demands it.
This has been the most off-the-wall chat I think I've ever fucking had. Ever. Ever.
Yes, Katie, I would be your servant. I am here. The Bible says, love your wife like Jesus loves the church, Katie.
And now Bible scripture. I mean, it just doesn't get better than this.
Okay, Katie, I am here to make sure that you are taken care of, to protect, provide, and honor you. That's the way I roll, and that's the way it's going to happen when you and I get hitched.
Hitch for life. Well, see how shit comes full circle?
You damn betcha. Susie Michael 78. She's a little bit younger than I am, and she's got nice blue eyes. Blue eyes there?
How could you even see the eyes in these little tiny pictures of these people? What kind of vision do you have?
This guy is the worst. What makes me the worst? This guy's boring. What do you want me to say, Brandel 8? How about you come up with a new name, dummy? Butterfly Bianca. Boy, she's cute. Wow, she looks like she's Italian or something.
Oh, my God. This is not eHarmony Christian Mingle J-Date.
I ain't doing that shit. You ain't going to see my ass online. Fuck that shit.
Are you sure? Because I think I see it right now.
Well, I'm talking about that Tinder, Bumble, match crap. I gotta give that a rest, man.
I have no idea what's happening here. This is just, I don't know. This is just Tuesday night. Tuesday night wrongness.
You know what? I hope I'm wrong about the John thing. He's still over there in the on the other side of the pond, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I can only assume that a lot of their dialogue was goaded about, John, hey, say you have other girlfriends, say you want to be the girlfriend of the night. So, you kind of gotta suspend your disbelief. But I really hope that if she does love him, you know what? I just hope he doesn't break her heart, because that's what men do. That's what men do, John. They're liars. They're cheats. They don't do what they say they're gonna do, ever. And women can attest to that. Right, ladies?
I could promise you that I would bet my life that John loves Rachel a lot. Like, giddy head over heels in love. And the same for Lucy. So.
Who's Lucy again?
Rachel's daughter.
Oh, okay.
The newborn.
Yeah, who's this mofo arrived? It's some dude. How about you know what? Why don't you just get off this damn thing and go play your video games with your grandmother?
With the grandmother.
Yeah, because he lives in his grandmother's basement.
I tried to get my grandmother to play video games with me once, and it just didn't take.
Wonder if Pink 8994 is real. Do you think she just used that for her picture?
I don't know. I usually don't have time to hone in on each little default picture, these tiny little circles. I don't know how you could see them.
Question here. Jen725 says, do you think we married for the wrong reason? Well, Jen, let's just say I don't think she wanted to get married. She wasn't all in.
Who are we talking about? Cassia?
Yeah.
Okay, just so I'm cued in. That's all. Let's keep going.
There was a lot of pressure going on. You know, Jen, I could say that's why they call it dating. That's why they call it dating. That's why they call it an engagement. Because these are rituals where you can find out whether you're marrying the right person. See? Isn't that beautiful? So Jen 725, if you're dating somebody, you can find out whether or not you want to make this a long-term thing. Even though she's hugging some dude in a brown coat, I can't get a good look at him. So I'm not going to say anything. I just hope, Jen, can I talk to you for a minute? I hope, God, that he doesn't break your heart, because that's what men do. All they do is break young Phillies' hearts, and it's sad.
Young Phillies' hearts? You sound like my grandfather. Oh, he's just going to break them young Phillies' hearts.
Jason, I will text you on WhatsApp later. Butterfly75. I think I know them.
Jason, are you getting digits during our little show? Our little show here? What's going on here?
You know, ladies, because with a man, it's the law of averages. A man has to talk to 10 or 15 women to get like 2 dates, and then one of the 2 dates usually, stiffs them. They don't show up. What do they call it when you don't show up? What do they call it?
That's never happened to me before, so I have no idea.
You finally get the one date after the 15 or 20 girls you're talking to, and then maybe, just maybe, after 3 dates, you might be able to play with her goodies. Would you ever go back on this show again? Yeah, you would. Absolutely. Yeah, you write me a check.
I knew that answer before I asked it. I don't even know why I bothered.
I'm in it to win it. Oh, you want to see some more pictures of me?
Oh, you sure?
Oh, that's when I was good looking. Look at that.
I'm waiting for you to roll out the slides. You got the projection.
You see that?
Wheel?
That's a 22-year-old me right there. See that? Look at that. I had facial hair and good glasses.
Well, it's all about the good glasses.
Yeah. Yeah. That was Vanessa. I probably should have had relations with her, but I didn't. And then here's me at a Halloween party.
And there you are.
Yeah. Woo! Look at that. Look at that stud.
What kind of costume is that? That looked kind of like a little bit of a lackluster.
I did something to my lower half I don't want to talk about.
Oh. And
then here's me as a 5-year-old. Oh, look at that. Chubby kid with hair.
And you just had all these photos of you just out.
No, I'm cleaning up my table here. Here I could show you my Neil Diamond poster.
Oh, please don't.
Concert, 1972. You know, it's always about the hustle. You got to keep hustling. Keeping a hustle, and check out the DVD I found.
Are you trying out for hoarders? Is this the direction we're going on? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm not a hoarder. I only play one on TV. Ah!
Let me see the floor. Do you have like a trail, like a path where like just all the shit just piled up on both sides?
Yes, I have 16 cats and 4 dogs, and I'm a hoarder. Bet this stuff's tender.
I think that this has gone on way too long, and we've been
Cassie is going to go to Europe and live the dream.
Oh, now you're cutting out again.
Why would Mary Barnes say I'm bitter? Mary Barnes, you put $300,000 in a 6-year relationship. Should I just be merry and gay about it? Yeah, this is fun. You were repulsive. You know what? It went water, air. Why don't you put a real picture on for your profile, and then we'll talk. Let's see here. Poopsie Get Right. Poopsie Get Right is probably affiliated with the military. She would say, I'm picking up what you're putting down, and that's a military term, John.
Thank you. I know that. Thank you, Mr. Science.
Is that better?
Okay.
He says, when two become one, I hear the Spice Girls. Oh, you know what? I love the Spice Girls. I can't help it. You know, hey, look, I was around in 1998.
Were you?
Yeah, I was living the dream. I was drinking a lot and chasing a lot of tail.
And there you go, cutting out again.
Give all the women numbers, please. Okay. Hey, Butterfly75, you can do it. Okay, you can do it. I lost 35 pounds. You can do it too.
Did you hear that, Butterfly75?
No, Rachel will be nice to you. Okay. Look, I'm not saying that I don't like Rachel. I just want her not to have her heart broken.
She's not going to have her heart broken. Rachel is great. They're good. They're going to be married until the second coming. They're good.
DJNC is very attractive, just for the record. Even though Butterfly Bianca knows that she and I should talk later.
All right, so if anybody's interested in Jason, they know where to find him.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be overseas. I'll be overseas protecting America.
America. Are you really going to go overseas? Overseas?
I'm trying to get on now. It's 50-50. I got a few things to do before I get on there.
No, he's not related to Paul. He just knows stuff about...
Not nice. She didn't feel like jumping on you. You're so rude. Rude to who? What have I done? Who have I been rude to, John?
Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just an impartial...
You know what, Chantel?
Live. No wonder why people call me a blogger. Because I don't even know what to call myself. Go ahead.
Chantel.pou wants a beta male. That's what she wants.
Did you hear that, Chantel? So in case you are single and struggling to find the right person, check out the beta males.
Yeah, Chantel wants to go out with a guy with a man bun and play video games and smoke pot all the time.
Hashtag life lessons with Jay.
I don't think this is going how Jason wanted.
Oh, this is I don't know what Jason's loving this. This is great. This is like fucking hand out the Emmys.
I had low expectations, John. I mean, I hope that doesn't mean that I'm dissing you, but
no, I don't. Hey, it's Tuesday night and we're just talking. So everybody wanted to know what you've been up to and about Cassia. And
I got a good question here. Popsy, get right. Jay, other than what you've mentioned, did she do anything else to hurt you, like cheating on you? Next question.
Oh. Oh.
They both have to be compatible in or for a marriage to work. SCTI 123198. You're right. Both want it bad enough. Not just one. Not just one's wallet. Both want to stay in it. Paul is your friend. Why be so negative? Hey, look, I can love a guy. It's called tough love. The guy was in the Air Force, John. Okay?
Who, Paul?
Yeah. Okay? I'm in the Army. That's how we talk. Okay? He needs a drill sergeant up his ass to get him up and wired and for him to start focusing on what he needs to do to be a man. Okay? There you go. Paul needs help. He's mentally not okay. Well, Shelby, thank you. But he wasn't in the Air Force long enough for him to get free help.
So he's a quitter.
No, they threw him out for some other reasons I'm not going to get into right now.
I just had to say something. Oh, Susie, you're not enjoying every second of this nail biting, 60 Minutes-esque, Barbara Walters type cutthroat journalism that we have going on here?
Yes, Karini's pregnant. I hope with Paul's kid. I pray, but I'm not sure. Buck, nasty hater of the year. Hope she's not saying I'm a hater. Look, I love Paul. I want to help him. Katie, you're going to kill me. Boy, that DJNC, boy, she's attractive. Look at that hair. Woo!
Oh, my God.
Wow.
All right, Paul. All right, now I just called you Paul. See what y'all fucked me up now. Y'all just done fucking did it. Now I don't even know. Now I don't know what your fucking names are. All right. let's just call this a night, cause.
Oh, now guess what? Now Chantel.pou is now pissed. You are nasty. Good for her that she left you. Why would you say such a dirty thing like that? You know, Chantel, you started it. You know, should I just bow down and just say, you're right, Chantel, just beat me up. You're a big bully. That's what you are. You bully your men to submission. They mow the yard for you. They probably cook and clean for you. And
Go ahead.
All you do, Chantel, all you do, and you got to make your husband just beg for your attention. Chantel, please.
Chantel,
nope, Chantel.
I
don't think
so. That just killed me. Who said Chantel, you filly? Who said that in the comments?
I don't know.
Oh man, that was funny as fuck. All right.
The record, yeah, I was on Tinder, but I got off, and that was like 6-7 months ago.
No bueno.
Just wasn't for me.
Well, you seem to be doing quasi okay and at the IG Live dating John Yates service. John Yates, maybe that's what I should do. I'll start an IG Live dating service. There we are. I can already see the paychecks flowing in.
Well, looks like BFly75's got a crush on me, John. Look at that.
Well, then hey.
I think I know her.
Make sure that she DMs you some digits, and it wouldn't be a total loss.
Butterfly Bianca, look at that. Colombian.
John Yates,
I hope she.
I like that.
Did Butterfly Bianca marry a gringo or a Colombian? I'm going to bet you she married a gringo.
Oh man, I'm already starting my Yates. I'm not really paying attention to you anymore, as I'm already thinking of like the letterhead, like Yates states, like, you know, let me help you find your Magic. I don't know. That's what you guys are for.
What a shocker. DJ NC is married. She married to some quarterback named Dustin, and he's in sales, and he's 6'3".
Is he blonde?
It used to be blonde. Now it's kind of like a light brown.
Dustin sounds like a blonde type of hair color for me.
Yeah. I bet you she had a big, giant wedding. Big wedding. I can guarantee you that DJ NC had a huge wedding.
Oh, fuck. All right. Before this...
More how unprepared Paul is for fatherhood. Well, come on. The guy doesn't even own a car, let alone a minivan so we can put the kid in the back, let alone enough money to get Karini and her kid shipped overseas to live in the basement at her mom's house, at his mom's house. I don't know why people can't put two and two together.
What was that show that TLC had when they kissed? Was it Kissed at First Sight? When they walked into the room, and they had like to.
Oh.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
What was that show?
Yeah.
It was on for like 1 year. It's gonna be Yates States, but like kind of spin off of that.
Pink 8994. You're an American. Are you from Wisconsin by chance? I'm looking for somebody from the Midwest, so we can have shared values.
Married? No, it wasn't Married at First Sight. It was, because that's still on. No, it was something else. Because they didn't marry. They walked into the room and they kissed each other, and like that was how like their date started. I don't know. I'm really on a tangent now, but what else is Yates States behind gates? Now you're really going with the assonance on that one. Love at First Kiss. Thank you, Kim. Oh, that show was messy.
Tara D's 13. Thank you. It means a lot. I hope to be. I'm praying that I'm deployed because it's about time. I've been in the reserves for too long to not do what I'm supposed to be doing, John. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If she wasn't ready to get married, then why did you bring her here? That's a really good question, Susie, Michelle, and you're right, and I'm wrong. Okay. There were red flags, and I said, well, we're going to work it out. And they just never got worked out. And that hurt. I have a lot of guilt over it. I catch myself crying in the car when I hear Bryan Adams.
You know what Bryan Adams song I like is when from the Don Juan DeMarco soundtrack. When you really love, I love the one. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't want to sing more Bryan Adams to upset you.
I don't care for that one.
Uh-oh. It's the sound of the clock.
Yes. A grandfather clock. Boy, there's a lot of comments here I'm running through here.
Jules. Jules is smoking a bowl right now. Can you pass it off to me? I mean, I got the wine in this one, and that's not even fucking covering it, girl.
You know, John, my grandfather didn't teach me much. But you know what he said about women?
What's that?
He said, women are like trolley cars. Another woman will be right around the corner any second. So what are you going to do?
That's also something that you should have embroidered on a pillow.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to make a coffee cup about that one.
A mug in the very least.
Who's this Lucy person?
Oh, is that Cassia?
How much money did you get? Jean, the dancing. Well, are you gonna laugh at me, Jean, the dancing? We agreed to $500 per episode total.
But that was like back like in the Great Depression, like when 90 Day first started. Not that it's much better like these days. But
Idiot. It was because I was an idiot, and I said I'll agree to
you
that.
getting up with me?
If I can broker my own deal for my own wedding, and that's when I brokered a deal with Caesar's Palace for $25,000 for a free freaking wedding before TLC. A week and a half before flying out to Vegas, John, they screwed me on. So I didn't even have a wedding when we went out to Vegas.
And why is that?
Why what?
So you could say to people, because a lot of people have been going around saying, because there was you know what, I don't even want to say this in advance, but a lot of talk been going around that people like, and I know how much people make from like, you know, just from being around, and it's, you know, there's a reason why Danielle works 2 and 3 jobs, and why Beth works, and why everybody works, because you can't live off the money from this show. But a lot of people don't seem to understand that.
Unless you're Russ and Powell. That's all they got.
And there you go.
Russ and Powell should be making at least $3,000 or $4,000 an episode if Powell had any sense in her brain.
Well, allegedly, Anfisa's making like 75. I don't believe it.
Allegedly. I don't buy it. I'm not buying it. She's not making more than freaking, what's that girl with the kids? The John and Kate +8. Anfisa is not getting 4 minutes every hour on a show and getting paid twice as much as John and Kate +8. Okay? Who makes up this shit? It's freaking retarded.
Kate Gosselin only makes like $7,500 an episode?
Well, now she makes a lot more, but still, back in the day.
Are they even still on? Is Kate +8 still on anymore?
No. I'm talking generally speaking.
I am. Me too.
Want to see if this picture of me when I was 30 years old.
Picture.
When I was 30.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when I was 30. Can you believe that?
You know who I was always curious about who made money? The Browns. I would love to know what they're pulling in. And if like each
Who's the Browns?
Sister wives, and if each sister wife gets paid like a different amount of money, like if Mary makes more than Janelle, or if like Janelle makes more than like Christine, or you know, if they all make more than Robin, that's what I would, you know, that's just stuff I think about in my head.
Is Browns the polygamy family?
Yeah, sister wives.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's that one guy who's married to those four or five biggie women. Is that who you're talking about?
No, that was the other one. I liked that show, but they canceled it after one season. It was like My 5 Wives. Yeah, that was it.
No, the one going on right now. The guy's like fat too, and his wives are all biggies.
My God. No, that show's canceled. They're all canceled. They're all done. That's it. No more.
Because they're all boring as shit.
Let's just kill it. All right. So, any advice you'd like to give any honeymooners or people just falling in love?
Don't settle. Always have a backup plan.
Oh, always have a backup. You should like write that in their vows.
Men lie, they cheat. Actually, you know, once the man has sex with you, everything changes, John. Everything changes. So you know what? I'm figuring out a way. I'm going to figure this out, John. I'm not dead yet.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and as for doing the show, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. If you love your wife, do it.
What, 90 Day? I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, don't do it. Especially don't.
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me.
Oh.
I love Foreigner, Christy Finley. I took Cassie up to 30 Seconds to Mars, Poison, Chicago. We saw Louis Anderson this summer. Who else did we see? We saw a bunch of stuff this summer.
Jason's going to actually tape my new theme song. So at the start of every...
It says she's married too. Wow, what a surprise. I bet you she had a big-ass wedding too. She did a double wedding with Jen NC.
I can't even. I can't even anymore.
Here comes SCTI123198 wants to jab me. Are you related to Paul? Why would you say something like that?
Here we go.
Why would you say something like that? Are you trying to be funny? Because it is a little funny though.
No, I actually think that was a sincere question.
Oh, okay. Because I'm always talking about Paul? I love the kid. He needs help.
I love the
and
kid.
Why is everyone knocking you?
He needs help.
Why is everyone knocking you for your thyroid? I don't see any problem with it.
My thyroid? Is it my?
Yeah.
Oh, have they been making fun of me the whole time? I thought they were making fun of you.
Am I fat? I lost 35 pounds.
Who's the person? Was it me or Jason? Oh, what? Now you don't.
Look, thyroid. I don't even eat dairy. I don't have a fat face. Oh, there's a good one. Jason Unhitched. 8 episodes.
Hey,
what do you think about?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, what do you think about me doing Married at First Sight next year?
With all that wisdom that you just bestowed upon us, I think you should do it in a fucking heartbeat.
Oh, I would do it. I would do it.
That.
I know the producers. They do another show that reached out to me.
People are concerned about your thyroid, Jason. So before Married at First Sight, get that looked at. Before you marry the love of your dreams at first sight.
Mofo AK arrived. Paul was in the Air Force. Bullshit. Oh, yeah, I'm just making shit up, dude. I'll go on John Yates' freaking podcast and make shit up. Jeez, people are so stupid.
That's the Jason Hitch of catch more flies with honey than vinegar. That's how he gets them, girls.
Jules YV. I don't know. If he was long enough to be dishonorable. I think it was other than honorable. But do not quote me on that. I don't want to spread gossip.
I ain't one to talk because you haven't heard that from me.
Girl. Let's see here. Boy, we're just blowing through the comments here. Okay, guess what? Now everyone's going to put that I said that he was dishonorable discharged. And that's so much bullshit. Why would people do that? I never said that.
Oh, listen, Jay, our countdown, we're only capped at an hour, and we have about a minute left. So if you're at the Oscars, the music's queuing up right now, and they're going to cut us off. So.
Okay. Carini pictures with other men. Is this true? Yes, it's true. And Carini has been with other men before baby. Paul. Ever. Okay, and I pray for Paul. Lightning round. Look, some hot women watch your show, John. But they're married. You know what? You know, girls, tell your husbands to get off their ass. Stop watching.
Everybody, write this down. Go ahead, Jay.
Okay. Ladies, I know. Oh, I gotta watch 90 Day. I let him watch Counting Cars because in Pickers, and he has his own TV. I have my own TV. Tell your husbands to get their heads out of their asses. Turn the damn TV off. Get some damn oil. Massage your damn feet once in a while.
Oh, thank God.
And you know what? And have a good freaking time. And do that about 4 or 5 days a week. Tell your husbands that. And tell them I said that.
And from our homes to yours, we just hope everybody has the best holiday season. And great Halloweens and Thanksgivings and Christmases and Hanukkahs and all that good stuff.
It's been a real pleasure. You ain't seen nothing yet. John.
All right. We got 10 seconds left. from the craziest fucking shit show ever.
I don't know about Chantel and Pedro, except that Chantel's
All right,
boobs
that's
are.
it. Good night.